Evening, good to see you live again, and it's the last one of 2017, and it's been a long year, to be honest. And I better turn these lights down, they're a little bit bright for a second again. There's always an issue with these lights, isn't there? Turn that one down. That's a bit better. Hiya guys, right, hopefully I've got a good picture this time. Good evening, Mick Warner, good to see you, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again, Nick. Good to see you. 4 people in the house. Thumbs up tonight, guys. Let's have the thumbs up tonight. Hi, Tyrone. Hello, Darren. Good to see you. Evening to see you guys. It's a pleasure to see you all again. Well, what is it you want for me to do and other people to do? Evening, Mike, for 2018. Because it's the end of the year. Hey, mate. Good to see you, Carpy Chris. Good to see you, CW Carper. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. 29 people in the room already, blimey, that's quick, and you're all coming through. Good to see you. Jimmy, good to see you. Sean, good to see you. George, good to see you. Sam, good to see you. Les Brown, good to see you. Paul, good to see you. Darren, good to see you. Mark, good to see you. Hoxton, good to see you. Nathan Lee, Carp Fishing, good to see you, Nathan. Brian Mills, good to see you. Paul, good to see you. Blimey, that was a long list, wasn't it? Listen, I don't know whether you've seen the post, Carpy, good to see you. I don't know if you've seen the post that I put up last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. John, good to see you. I watched an American vlogger, yeah? Good evening, John. And on the American vlogger, he had 229,000 subscribers. Just to let you know, Ginger, that I'm butterball naked watching. Well, good for you. That's strange. Good, Thomas, good to see you. Happy New Year. Nick, good to see you. And the funny thing is, he has 250,000 people. And he only managed, guys, listen, it's good to see you all. I know you're all keep coming up there. There's a lot. I just want to talk about this one thing. Thumbs up, guys. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. Here's the thing. This American chap that I watched last night, he had 219. He has nearly 250,000 people subscribed to him. And Leon gets 300 and odd. How amazing is that? Guys, really, that's fantastic. That's great. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you. For the start of 2018. Stop waffling and read the post. Sorry, mate. It's just there's that many and you have to talk at the same time. Hiya, Craig Shaw. Good to see you. What was the question you wanted me to ask if you didn't read the post? What was it? I missed that completely. Let's just set this up a little bit. Can you hear me all right, guys? Because I'm not too sure about the microphone. You say you do read the post. It's just sometimes it's not possible to read them all because they come up that quick. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So anyway, he had 211 posts. Andrew, good to see you. And we obliterate them. Ginger, before I go, what are your views on barb and barbless hooks? That's down to opinion. I always use barbed. I don't care about barbless. Erect mouths. Facts. The thing with barbed hooks, I find, it's a topic that we all find different. If it's a match angler, barbless. If it's over a size 12 for me, barbed all day long. Word. Jimmy, word, yeah. It's got to be barbed. It's got to be barbed ducks. Let's move this lighting a bit because I'm getting a bit of a cast on there, guys. I'm getting a bit of a cast. That's better. That's a lot better. Great show as always. Thank you very much. It's average. Thumbs up, guys. Let's have the thumbs up today. Happy New Year. Barbed, yeah, barbless for match fishing. Hello, my daughter, Gabby G, YouTube. Click on that. She needs subscribers. Ian and Adam, good to see you. Evening, good to see you. Good to see you. Well, Monday's vlog. I'll tell you what I'm doing on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to be doing the equipment that I use, right? And then every Wednesday there'll be something about the equipment I use. It'll be a GoPro. No matter what it is, that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, you Ginger gave you a thumbs up. Yeah, exactly. Cheers for that, Jimmy. Barbless rules dictate. Yeah, they do, but even I won't fish the water if it's got barbless only. Good evening. Good to see you, Adrian. Essential Eating's come on again. My overflows just kind of do me head in. Forgive the tap. It's the overflow. Microbarb seems to be the way to go. Well, it's an option. Microbarb is an option. Let's be honest, it's a very good option to use microbarb for your fishing. It's a fact, isn't it? But I like to use barbed. Causes more damage. It does. Semi-barbed all the way. Yeah, it's yeah. Your missus does it on purpose. Turns the heater. No, I just set it on and I keep on switching it off. Do you know what? What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to... Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to turn the central heating off and let them freeze. Get a plumbing. No, it's not nothing to do that. It's... I don't know where it is. It's just a problem. Give me 2... Alright, I'll leave it to clip. Hi, Carl, out on the bank. Well, I was meant to be out on the bank myself. What's this? What's up with Koozie and the old school post the other day? Don't know, didn't see it. Didn't see it. Question. Barbless causing more damage as well as your thoughts. It does cut. Barbless does it. It cuts up. It's like a Stanley knife. Thank you for all the posts from Ireland. Thank you. Tell you, thank you so much. Well, anyway, the vlog is going to be on Monday. It's going to be not about the drone. It's going to be a preview about the equipment I use. And I want your thoughts and your opinions on what equipment you're going to use. I want to know which guys next year. Is any of you guys going to start doing some vlogging? You know, getting out there and getting it done. Hiya, Carl. HNY Tim. What's that mean? Guys, will you just give me 2 seconds while I turn this heating off and let them freeze inside the house? Let me unplug this. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. I'm just going to... It's only through the kitchen there. Give me 2 seconds. I want to get rid of that dripping noise. It's doing me head in. No, you got... Give me a minute. 1 minute. God, I'm such a dork, aren't I? Such a dork. Oh, can you hear me all right now, guys? Sorry about that. Hear it? It's dripping away there. Dripping, dripping. Real life. It's real life feeds, isn't it? It's real life feeds. So, come on. Some of you must be thinking about doing vlogs. Hi from Simon. Good to see you, mate. Going dangling tomorrow, Carl. Cool. I'm on a syndicate leg. Oh. See, every water's got its own rule, hasn't it? Every water's got its own rule. You're definitely going to be doing some vlogs, are you? Cool. Listen, guys, get out and get it done. Your son wants to start vlogging as well. You need the editing equipment, to be honest, as well. I'm already doing live vlogs. Brian, I've seen yours. You do the talking head ones. That's cool. I like that style. Hi, Keith. Keith Oakley. Good to see you, Keith. Listen, each week on a Wednesday is going to be a new bit of kit that I use, and I'll talk you through how to use it on the video, so you learn yourselves. How do you do a vlog? I don't catch much. Listen, something that we forgive me, guys. I need to answer this question, and I'll tell you something that Leon noticed. So me and Leon spoke to each other, and he's on later on at 7 o'clock tonight. Here's the reality of it is, when I started doing the vlogs, I had a great pressure to catch fish, right? It's a great pressure to catch fish, and I thought, you know what? Why am I doing this? Because every time I went fishing, I struggled to catch some fish. And I don't, because I was concentrating on the filming. But when you look at the analytics of YouTube, the actual footage is irrelevant. People do not care about whether you catch a fish. And that's why Leon's vlogs are so good, because when actually he does the vlog and he's not caught anything, you appreciate that he's trying, and you look at what he's trying to do, and you try and do the opposite or the same as to catch fish. And it's how to. YouTube is not about showing tackle off or trying to prove that you're the best person. It's all about trying to collaborate with each other and understand how not to and how to catch fish. And when you start doing the videos, as soon as you put a fish up and say this was a fish, as soon as I went, look at my catch, believe it or not, people stopped watching. They disappeared and they stopped watching. Can I put a shout out? Yeah, I already have, Richard. Yeah, I already have. In terms of vlogging gear, that's already been done a million times by big vloggers. Stick to fishing blog. Tyrone, no, won't. That's where you're wrong, Tyrone. I see your point. Exactly. If somebody catches a £30 fish, you look at it and walk away and think, why am I doing this? I've got all the gear to vlog, but publicity bans. Publicity bans is a problem. You have to get around that somehow. I'm already dedicated but all still learning. See, they're all learning. Listen, Tyrone, just because you think it's about the big vlogs on YouTube, there's a lot of people who do this, who watch YouTube but only watch fishing. They don't watch the big vloggers. They don't watch them. So for them to learn how to capture their own stuff with equipment, Tyrone, I'm being polite here, everyone's not an expert and everybody's got their own point of view and they want to do what they want to do. And if they think that it's best for them to try and video record their captures, and they may not even show it to anybody at all, Tyrone, not one person, but for their own personal library, and they want people to, on the bank, you tell me how Casey Neistat's going to help us do video footage on the side of a lake. It's not going to happen. What do you mean? Sam, Kindle. Do you mean CARP? Explain, Sam. Explain. So each week we're going to do a vlog of different parts of the kit that you might want to use. I'm going to do a vlog about just using your smartphone. And you can collate the footage on your smartphone and put it up. We are honest, we try to be, and we don't try and push products as well. Maybe do a vlog about carp fishing. I might do it on my smartphone. See, Friday Night Carper has just started vlogging as well. There's also another guy who just started called The Vaping Carper. There's loads of people out there. Well, yeah, read Mike's post there. The days of saying how big my gazanga is have gone. They have. So you wrote that the wrong way round. I'm going to do a t-shirt which is going to be called I'm the dyslexic crap angler. Going to have one of those t-shirts done. Yeah, exactly. It's just for yourself and you love it. When you do your video footage, the funny thing about this is you actually look at your own footage and you enjoy what you've done. It's quite entertaining. Brian Mills is enjoying it. How you look at it? Brian does it on his smartphone and he's doing a Samsung recorder. There you go. That's it. Once you've done the video recording, you've done the editing. So there's going to whole load of vlogs only for 3 months. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if it's going to be icy and snowy and I can't get out. For instance, the last 30 days I've not been able to get out. It's been an impossibility. And I'm thinking, how am I going to do these vlogs? I did a trip to do the particles. And then I was meant to be going fishing yesterday, but I got two punches, and I couldn't get out. And by the time I got the punches sorted out and swapped the tyres around and went to the garage, it's a waste of time. Plus, it's chucking it down. And this camera equipment, I don't want to get wet. And when it's hammering it down like it was a nightmare. So anyway, is there any venues you want me to go to? Because the best vlog me and Leon did, I think, looking at the analytics, was the Sandhurst vlog. Where would you guys like me to go? Name some venues. I'd like to have a look at that. The Friday Night Carper, that's what it's called, Nick. Have a look. I can't paint haven't in any way, Carl. And Keith Oakley, it depends. Sometimes you can drop on it. You talk about gear and how to vlog. There are many other pros already doing the drones, etc. Yeah, but people like to watch it, especially the fishing, Tyrone. I get it. I get what you're saying. I might do one on Cromwell. That's a good water to have a look at. And it's not that far from our house, to be honest. Yeah, I understand talk about the corder stuff. Do you know what? I promise, guys, I'm going to sort a laptop out from work so I can see them, because literally on the iPhone it comes up for 30 seconds. You can't read a full sentence. Hi, Carl. I'm starting my own vlogs in 2018. Bought a Canon. Just get it. See, by the time I got halfway through that, I couldn't tell you what the rest of it was. So what you might have to do, guys, is just keep it a little bit shorter for me. Try to keep my vlogs in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a good time. Now, if you're doing a full-on vlog, it's about watch minutes on YouTube. I'm busy as well. Sam, I'm busy as well. I no longer have to take pics of fish unless a trip. See, taking videos is better than taking pictures. When you take videos of your fishing, you've got a chance on the screenshot to screenshot something, right? And then you've got that picture, you've got the perfect picture. There are so many other angles I haven't left fish captured out of the vlogs, even though they have caught during session Y. People don't want to see the fish. Can do you... Yeah, we'll be doing another vlog with Leon again, that's for sure, Craig. If you're going to be fishing in Tameside, join the Carbrook Angling Club, because they've got some up-and-coming waters where they've just been stocked. And that's in Stalybridge, just outside the Manchester, guys. You might not know where Manchester is, I don't know. So, Carbrook's a little... They're all cousins in Carbrook. It's one of those places. It's alright, though. Carbrook Angling Club. Hi, Craig RM. Good to see you. Carp RM, is it? Carp RM. Carl, do we see Justin's best day ticket was? That's a good vlog. That's a good vlog. But there's not many of them, to be honest. Staley Vegas, Tyrone. That's correct. Staley Vegas. It is very true, isn't it? It is very true. It's a fact. But yeah, I might look at Cromwell. I'm going to go down to Linear, I think, at some point. Pro Gamer. You should film that, mate. We'd all like to see that, I'm sure. Take away the kids watching live on the phones whilst cropping the telly. Gone fuzzy. Guys, have we gone fuzzy again? Breaking up again. I'm not entirely sure, guys, what that is. It might be the feed. I'm not entirely sure. Right, guys, if I'm going blurry again, I'm going to end the vlog early because it's only 15 minutes in. What do I do? Let me just see if there's any way I can change this. 2 minutes. Has it gone back now, guys? It's pixelated. No idea. Has it gone back now? Has it gone normal again, guys? Can you tell me? Right, guys, I'm going to have to start to think it's a problem with the phone. Let's just go back to normal. Still blurry. Well, that's a pain. Blurry as well. No, it's exactly Stephen, I think it is. This isn't my fault. This is YouTube. No idea why this is happening, guys. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, I don't know what to do now. Is it okay now? Working now? Isn't it an absolute ass, this? Let's get rid of this now. Oh, well, that's an absolute royal pain. Well, this is YouTube for you, isn't it? Now, the other thing I've done now is I've actually only got half the screen. Right, back to the vlog, and it went a bit strange then for a time. Right, so let's get the thumbs up. Sorry about the blurry vision, it's YouTube. They have a bit of a problem, YouTube, from time to time. I have no control over that. It's just a strange old fish, Now, waters, what I'm going to fish. Cromwell's a good one. A series on day ticket, Northwest Fishing, be a good one as well. Am I there? Am I still live? Am I back here? What's going on here now? Am I here, guys? Can you see me okay? Thank God for that, I'm back again. Wow. YouTube's a royal pain in the backside, isn't it? Cool. Don't know what happened there, guy. The vaping harper on the A1 pits. So that's going to be, evening guy, that's going to be sometime in January or February. Craig Sawyer, A1 pits, fab. Cool. I'll not tell you when I'm going, because next thing you've got about 4 or 5 people around you, maybe more, messing about. And you can't do a vlog in that, because it just, you need to concentrate on what you're doing. How much was the Rogue mic? The Rogue mic, they vary in cost. You can get them second hand, but I think they're about 160 quid. 250 quid, I think them ones. That's a Pro, that's about 250 quid with the mic, that one. Perfect. But then you've got the lav mic, so you don't need a mic. So that's the thing, No matter how many times I want to do a live feed on this, it always goes somewhere different. So 20th of Jan, Cuts is doing a live one. I won't be there on the 20th of Jan, I can assure you. I won't be able to make that time. You upset someone on YouTube? Possibly I have. The Samsung Keith, the Samsung Gate is very good. Use it. eBay, the mics can be pitched on eBay, and that's a cool way of doing it. You know, go on eBay, look for the cheapest option. That's what we do these days. All the best, Anthony, for the new year to you too. No worries. So if you want to do going live on YouTube, PornTube, or as you do it, get the duck fat out or in oil. Buffering, mate. You're buffering well, mate. Am I buffering again? Is it doing it again? Does it's YouTube messing me about here? This is a nightmare. Guys, am I buffering again? Oh, you're kidding me, man. So you're doing underwater glitchy? Yes, mate, you are. Using a A5 download to previous screen media player. I'll have a look at that, Brian Mills. Okay, mate. Good now. Sweet area. Oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's start seeing some reviews on Tackle, Carl. Yeah, we'll be doing that. Lagging, slight pixelation. Guys, do you know what? The slight pixelation, I can't help. That's just YouTube. I think it's a problem with YouTube. Can't help it, guys. I'm going to crack on regardless. I can't help it. Every time I try and do something, it just goes funny. Yeah? There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way it is. YouTube, this is the live feed, and it's clearly obvious there must be a lot of people on YouTube, and they can't cope with it. They're struggling to cope with it. So it is what it is. We will prevail, Paul. Exactly. So, A1 Pits are going to meet up. I'm not going to say what date I'm going to go on the A1 Pits up. Do a collab with him. Not sure. Good to see you, James. Good to see you, fella. Good to see you. I don't know where to go. Where do you suggest to go? You're using your S8 for underwater filming. How are you going to do that? Hey, that's good. That's good. Just you guys. Nothing's my phone. It's not my phone. It's clearly YouTube. Don't forget, guys. Leon's on at 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, he's on at 7. Numbers have dropped now because they're lagging. It was up to like kind of 70 people before, and it's all dropped again. Evening, Al. Keep on going. Is it waterproof, Nate? Oh, it isn't. It's waterproof. Onwards, Christian Carpers. I like that. That's quite funny. Catch you later, mate. Buffering too much. Okay, no worries. Pop-ups at home. What's your perfection? Homemade pop-ups. I like my homemade pop-ups. I like to use cork balls and cover them when I can. Right, Nathan, I know it's waterproof. You said it's waterproof, mate. The S8 is waterproof, but I still won't put my mobile phone in case you drop it. God, can you imagine dropping it? That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? It'd be an absolute nightmare. I'm guessing I'm buffering again. Now, here's the thing with this. It's really strange. Buffering too much, mate. Right, listen, guys. Do you know what? This is doing my box right in. It's doing my box right in. And it's buffering. No control over that. I don't know why it's doing it. Gorsworth Hall, I'll have a look at there. Partridge Lakes, no, I'm not doing Partridge Lakes. Blackmere, possibly Blackmere. Not entirely sure about that yet. Is it still buffering, guys? Go Facebook Live. I might have the same problem. I wonder if I could try the internet connection. Give us 2 minutes. Give us 2 minutes. I will do. Just give me a minute. Guys. Is that any better? Can you see me? I'm on the router. Listen, I'm not on 4G now. Is it still buffering? Very poor tonight. Connection, it must be very poor. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to try... Clear now. Is it clear? Guys, I need to know, is it clear? Much better. Right. I went from 4G and I went onto the house connection, which can go up and down. Let's have a look what it's like. It's kind of strong, so that's good. Yeah, better now. Good. God, we got there eventually, lads. I can see you all then. Much better. Thanks, guys. Listen, I apologise. I've learnt a lesson there. Must be the kids. Good, we're back live again. We're back live. That's an absolute nightmare. Right. Do you know what I watched the other night? 2 o'clock. The American guys, YouTube guys, the fishing guys, they get crowdfunded. So there's an option on YouTube for them where the people who watch the videos contribute towards the venues, and they all chip in like £2 or £5 dollars, it is clearly it is, and they do like a contribution towards it. And the reason why I thought on this feed we'll look about ideas and lakes and different things for us to do is because on the American YouTube, what they have is they have the option where they can actually give the angler the money who does the YouTube footage to pay for him to go to water. So then you kind of do a vote on which water to go on to, and you contribute to the YouTubers to go on the water. Now this is really interesting to me. It was just a good idea. Yeah, Patreon page. No, don't do me. You can't get them. I'll have a look at that. They might do them already. I'll ask Leon about it. So as a result, this guy I was watching last night was getting $5 here, $10 here, and he was asking about areas for him to go, and he was looking at doing a vlog. Carp and Cats, here's a good one, yeah. Back on. So that was the thing, and I thought, well, if we started doing that, or if there was an option to do that, I think that'd be great. And by the way, off the last live feed, I was talking about doing this event for an award ceremony for people. I had no comeback from that. It looked like nobody was interested in doing that. I know you all said you thought it was a good idea, but nobody. So should we set up a Patreon page? But that's a good idea, Brian Mills. We'll have a look. I'll have a look into that. Do you think they're going to be going to pay-per-view on YouTube? Possibly. They may be going for pay-per-view on YouTube. I have no idea whether they're going to do that or not, but I know that Facebook is going to start putting more and more videos up because they earn money from the videos. You might have noticed that on Facebook already, is that you're inundated with videos now, where before you had no videos. You know, it's an absolute nightmare. Everyone's gone now. There's only like 27 people there. This is what section. Have I gone live again? Have I gone off or not? Oh, what a nightmare. I'm a nightmare tonight. I've gone offline again, haven't I, guessing? Oh, is that what it is, Brian? Pay-per-view, you're back on there. You're all back in the room. Blurry. No, blurry, mate. It does make the world go round. I'm still here. Good. Donations are used by the big YouTubers' pockets. It's okay, but blurry. Blurry, mate, at times. Blurry. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. Let me try it again. Let me try going on to 4G. Better. Is that any better, guys? I can't get you on my laptop. Nick Warner, it's just, I don't know what's going on tonight. Is that better again? Yeah. God, this is an absolute nightmare. Cool, great. I know when I've gone, right? Because what happens is all my comments coming up here disappear if there's nobody here and the numbers drop. The phone is fine. Nick, it's weird. I don't know what it is. I've actually gone onto the house Wi-Fi and come off the house Wi-Fi, back on it and off again. It's been an absolute nightmare tonight. I don't know what's going on. You're not listening entirely. It was better last week when you were drinking. Actually, I wasn't drinking. It was Coca-Cola in it. I don't drink. There's a lot of people using YouTube at the moment. That's right, Chrissy Carper. That's it. What I might do is I might do a live with people on YouTube instead of doing a podcast. No, I don't. I do have a drink from time to time, guys, but the funny thing is that I don't drink because I don't need to drink because I'm full of bubbles already. I don't need any more bubbles in me. Twitch. So yeah, next year I'm going to be doing some YouTube things where we speak to each other live, but not live as in it is live, but I'll be more concentrating speaking to them. It depends who wants to do the live feeds, perfectly honest, because not everybody wants to do the live feeds and not everybody wants to go in front of a video camera. If I rocked up at your swim and met you guys in the bank and went live with you, I can guarantee most of you will disappear and you'll hide behind your coat. See, I don't understand that, Nick. So it must be just a problem with YouTube, Nick. You might be able to hear me but not see me. And that's not great. And listen, remember that I have no control over this. It is what it is. It's just a royal pain in the bum. And it's not been a great feed tonight because I've been messing about trying to get images on and that kind of thing. And sometimes this is just the way it goes and I've no control. And it's not nice. It's not nice. So I know I'm not too sure now whether anybody can see me again. I'm going to end this soon, guys, because this is an absolute travesty. I can't do anything about this. I don't know whether you're here, you're not here. It's just comments. Everything's to be fine, good. Clear now, good. Look, see, you've all come through at once. This is like kind of catch me if you can, isn't it? All good now. See, for 2 seconds I couldn't see anything. It was a pain. I couldn't see anything. It's clear. Right. Which one of you guys would like to meet up and do a live feed? Would you actually get before the camera? Would you be before the camera? Because it's not easy. If you put a camera in front of somebody, you need to speak and chat. It's not easy. Chris Sawyer said he would. You know. So you all would, absolutely. Would you be able to liaise in front of the camera? Brad would definitely jump inside his bivvy and zip the door right up. Then he'd get naked. I won't be there with him as well, by the way. You see, a lot of people are shy, and when you actually take a photograph of them and they speak in front of a camera, they disappear into a little bubble, don't they? I think it was just YouTube. I think it was just a sheer volume. There we go, James. Now, it's funny you should say this, because whenever I put a camera in front of somebody, they disappear, they go into their own little world, and I'll act now what people do. I'm here, this is my hands, Carl, and I go, "Hi, Carl, how you doing?" "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay." That's what they do. It's not easy to do a vlog. You see, what had happened is, I'd hide your bivvy front. See, Horton's quite outgoing and he would love to do something like this. "Hi, Carl, how are you doing?" "Paul, I'm alright, mate. It's been a nightmare tonight. It's been a bloody nightmare. You know, nothing's gone right. The phone's been going blurry. It's been an absolute travesty, and it's tested my patience massively. It really has. It's been an absolute nightmare. Listen, guys, let's get the thumbs up because it was really funny. About the last video, we managed to get 70 thumbs down, which I found was kind of amusing. It was really funny, and it entertained me. I don't know whether it entertained you or not. It was quite amusing. So anyway, back to we was talking before the camera went all bizarre about going blurry. Paul, I've no idea what the question mark means and the 5 star. I don't know why you keep on doing that. It's just odd. You're like the kid in the corner with a strange jumper that was kind of going, "I like me." I don't know what it means. Thumbs up, Nick. Great. I personally believe that barbed hooks destroy fish. Absolutely destroy fish. And you wouldn't catch me using... I'll use a microbarb if I need to. But thanks, guys. I appreciate that. What's in your cup? Some of Grandpa's coping juice? Yeah, I think it's something like that. Cold tea now, that's what it is. It's cold tea. So what do you like about Leon's vlogs? I think they're great. Microbarbs all day long. Now, if you was told you had to use barbless and you knew that barbless destroyed carp's mouths, right? Would you put a barbless on or would you go home? I personally would go home. I wouldn't even fish the water if I had a barbless rule. I have got a great year ahead. Carpy Chris, I'd go. I would never fish the water where it's a barbless rule. It doesn't do the fish any. Why? Why would it go? Because you clearly, listen, if you're going to ask the question, right, I'm going to say this politely, of why would I go home off a barbless hook, right? You've got to look at the fish's mouth and not the size of the fish. Once that barbless hook has moved right away throughout the fish's mouth, it's like you put a razor blade in its mouth and cut its mouth open. There's blood everywhere. But you ever catch a fish and the damage is less. It's definitely cruel. Chris Carpy, definitely cruel. Well, Oliver, don't fish it. You're right not to fish it. If it's a barbless, don't fish it. Don't fish it. Usually you find, on the barbless thing, why do fisheries insist on it? Usually the match anglers, I'll be perfectly honest, most of the time it might be at match anglers and they're thinking that the carp will kind of still have the fish in the mouth if he untether. I think sometimes on fisheries, they go over the top. They go completely over the top. It does make a bigger hook, Brian Mills, it does. But they don't seem to want to... Here's the thing, right? If you was in front of a fishery owner, right, and you've got that fish on the floor and you think, do you know what, I'm not doing enough damage to the fish here, move the mat, let's get a few cuts on the side of the fish, you get banned off the fishery. But it seems to be okay for you to use a barbless hook and destroy a fish's mouth. Come on. That's what I'm saying. It's a passion of mine. That's my thoughts on it, and I'm entitled to have my opinion on it. See, I don't... Now, about the leaders, I think, in my opinion, in a lot of waters, people don't understand lead. Not everyone's experts. And listen, a lot of people comment on the videos, like and subscribe, press the bell button again, and comment. A lot of waters don't tend to realise. A lot of people should say, not waters, that not everybody's an expert. There's some people who go out and buy some gear, right, and they don't know about carp fishing, they don't know about fishing. They're starting out, and they don't know what a leader is. And I've had some people comment on my YouTube videos who are saying, right, why are you mentioning about doing X, Y, and Z, whether it be like kind of hemp seed or whatever it is, because they think that intellectually they're more superior than everybody else. Now, what they do forget is it's a community of people helping each other. And because we help each other, there's learners and there's experts. And do you know what? I've never met an expert yet, because we're all learning something new every single week. And when we're learning new things, we like to be shown things. Now, if you've got these rules for these lakes, maybe you should do an induction before you fish the water, you know, so you have an idea what rigs are and what to use and what not to use. So before you fish or join a fishing club, maybe this should be an induction event, so you can actually meet up with half a dozen anglers, you know, possibly. So if you've got this induction where people can find out how to do things, then that might be a better. Exactly, you can't do this. Well, I understand that, but do an induction. See, leaders can be fine in the right hands if you know what you're doing, but a leader can be also deadly if somebody hasn't got a clue what they're doing. So if we've got this situation where we can educate people, now we're going to be doing a vlog in January, February with AD, where we get a few of you guys, meet us on the bank, and we'll do some tutorials and we'll talk about different things. And then you might learn some things, you may not learn some things, you know, I might learn some things. I use leaders in certain events. Now I'll give you a prime example of a leader. When I use a leader, right, I don't have a joining leader. I have a continuous leader. I use like the Corda one, which is like 55 pound, 35 pound or to 12 pound, whatever it is. So it's a tapered leader, continuous tapered leader. So there's no knots. So that's like normal fishing line when you think about it. So if you've got somebody who's got a leader on with a knot on, I can understand that can be a concern. You see, Nick, now tell me why they don't do a carp induction, because if you've got a pike induction, you should have a carp induction. You should have a fishing induction. You know, maybe there should in fishing clubs be degrees of people who can help. What? Maybe there should be exams. Can't get rid of a barbed hook. Yeah, they do actually, very easily. You'd be quite surprised how quick a barbed hook gets moved. You know, they do get them. The only thing that you used to get from years ago was when we used bolt rigs, and I'll say this, and correct me if I'm wrong on this. When you had bolt rigs, you tend to get a few more rigs that were in carp mouths when you caught them. But to be honest, these days, I can't remember the last time I caught a carp with another rig in its mouth. Okay, it's not a problem. So, I can't see the benefits. Exactly, 90% of fish for carp. Exactly. So, this is the thing we've got to look at. Now, let's also try and not be point a finger at people. Let's give them the question to ask. Let's make them say, well, hold on, I don't kind of understand why this rule is here, and ask the questions to themselves. And if you find you've got a fish of water that's got a ban and it goes against the way your beliefs, then no one's forcing you fish. It goes somewhere else. That's what I'd say about it. But please, what I want you to do, guys, as well, is remember, it's not to impact on other people's enjoyment, you know. So if they want a fish of water which is barbless, and that's their choice, it's their choice to do that. But it's just my choice to use barbed, and I want fish of water with barbless. And then you've got some rules in clubs. I've got some of things, and it's just, I just don't like it. I don't like it. You know, it's like my club water. I kind of squeeze the barb down, so it's got a little lump there, but it's still a barbless. But it's just, you know, just got something to try and stop it moving again. That's what my beliefs on that are. God, it can get quite personal, can't it? Something as simple as barbed or barbless. So it's like bait boats. I've said the word bait boat, haven't I? Bait boats. I love bait boats, but you get people go crazy over bait boats. You know, doesn't mean you're going to catch because you've got bait boat. It just means your bait's in the place in your rigs where you want to put it. That's all it is. But I can also cast my rig to where I want to put it. It's just a point of view, isn't it? It's just a sheer point of view. It's like the drone thing. I put a drone up for some waters to do some footage, but very rarely impacting other people. I do it when people are okay with me to do it. I ask the question. And the drone I've got is very quiet. You can hardly hear the motors. And I remember back in 1984, I fished on Roman Lakes. And we used bite alarms before they first came out. People used to come up to us then, and they used to say we were cheating. So when we had bite alarms there going, you're cheating. Well, what was the difference between my alarm going beep and the float going under? Craig, it is a tool to help you fish. Definitely. All day long, it's a tool to help you fish. Guys, don't forget, it's been a nightmare for me this tonight because of the live feed kept going all blurry and stuff. But Leon's on at 7 o'clock. Maybe I need a drink, after this. It's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare, guys. It really has. Even my flins keep away because he came in, looked, and like going, you can see like going stressed because I kept. I don't even know where they're on now because it's all gone quiet. It's a crazy old world, isn't it? It's a crazy old world. What's your opinions on, let's see, something else that people don't like? There's some waters I don't get. Some things I don't get as well. You're back again, I can see that now. Some things I don't get is when you've got a really big water and you've got a 2-rod rule. And you can clearly fit 3 rods in there. Listen, I'm going to do a vlog about that, right? I'm going to use my drone to drop a rig somewhere. That's going to be done. And that, you know, I'll see what the fallout on that is. So if you're fishing a 2-rod rotten, it's like you look at a 90 acre lake and you might get 5 fish a year and you're fishing with 2 rods. That boils my pee, that does. It really does. You know, get 3 rods out. And then usually it boils back to a match angler who's on the committee who says, well, we don't really like that. There's a funny thing. There's a funny thing. So what's the point of using common sense in fishing sometimes. Well, if we do it on that water, isn't it true? It's right, isn't it, Craig Short at Sauna? You know, if it's a big water and you just get 3 rods on there, change the rule for that accordingly. You know, don't get it. If it's a 2-rod law, it's a 2. I don't care about that. If I'm fishing 90 acres, yeah, 90 acres. We're not talking about garden pond. 90 acres, yeah. And I can't see somebody for 2 miles that way and 2 miles in that direction, and you got 2 rods out. Really? You often catch more using one, Nick. But you really shouldn't be fishing your goldfish pond, though, should you, Nick? We've seen you. We've seen you, Nick. It should be common sense. Definitely common sense. You know. And granted, some people haven't got common sense, have they? They've not got common sense to help out. I'm not sure. 2 rods too much. Nick. What's my point on 15 quid a kilo bait? Is it any better than a 60p can of sweet corn? It's up to the fishery, definitely. It's up to the fishery owner, you know. 15 quid a kilo, come on. You can't, do you know what? You can go and sit in a 5-star restaurant and get a meal for 15 quid. Why would you spend 15 quid on fish bait? I don't get it. I've never looked at the rules at Bayswater. I've never been to Bayswater. Is Bayswater owned by Nash, so would you have to fish with a minimum of 10 kilo of bait? It's a joke. It's just a joke. Yeah, but some rules just, I don't understand them. Yeah, I get it if it's like a really busy water. Exactly, Gary Baines owns it. He owns Nash. He's one of the Nash guys. Brian, Gary Baines, I'm sure, is one of the owners of Nash. He does the bait. Am I wrong, guys? I might be wrong. Am I wrong? I'm saying that just so you know, really. 15 quid a kilo. Do you know what I do? I don't get. There you go. It's Gary Baines does own Nash baits. That's what I'm saying. So you learned something there, haven't you? You learned something. Now, there's something that I've seen on one of the water, Sandhurst, which there's a maggot ban. We're talking about common sense here, aren't we? Apparently, when they did they cut the weed back and they had a look at the bottom of the lake, it was full of maggots. So people are going to waters with gallons upon gallons upon gallons of maggots, which the fish are switched off from because, listen, if you had chips every day of the week, would you want to eat chips? So Brian, Nash do their own bait. They don't do anything to do hutches. So there's a lot of things. If you go into these, I've been into a lot of these factories, yeah, and I met these people, and I've known them, and I've gone in, and trust me, right, I'll tell you this the way it is. When they go into a factory, when they make the baits, there's a lot of bait companies that I know, and I know them personally. They make their own baits. When they actually make their own baits, now there's some who buy the baits in, right, and they might buy them from companies who, their baits are made by another company, and they buy it for like £3 a kilo and they sell it for £6.50 a kilo or £7 a kilo, and they make a quid or two. They've got team members. But most of the big boys, it's more cost effective for them to buy the raw ingredients and make it themselves because they've got the money to make it themselves because they can afford the staff. Yeah, so when we get back to the maggots, if we all fish with common sense, we won't be rocking up at the water with the maggots and putting in 10 kilo of bait, would we? Yeah? 10 kilo of maggot. Oh, I have a massive amount of maggots. Right? Think of the odds on that. Would you actually, seriously, how would you catch if you're fishing with that many maggots and you've got everything else in the water? Gary Baines used to work for Hutchie in the 1988. Yeah, but he makes his own bait now. He's got to learn from somewhere. Guys, don't forget, right, it's now an hour, nearly an hour, it's 50 minutes. In 10 minutes time, Leon goes live. And listen, it's not been a great vlog tonight. It's been a real difficult one because my live feed has kept on popping out, coming in. Like and subscribe, press that bell button, comment, please comment. Get the thumbs up, guys. We can get the thumbs up tonight. We're on 39 thumbs up. Let's try and change that around a bit, and then we can get our little friends, our little hobbits in the fishing industry who don't like our live feeds to put the thumbs down for us, so we know they've actually come in and had a look at the YouTube videos. If regarding copying, I think we've all copied off each other. That's how we learn. If you go to school, you didn't know how to learn how to speak French, but your teacher showed you, so you have to learn that way. So if you go work in a company, and it's a bait company, you'd have to learn, won't it? It's the only way you're going to learn. See you later, no problem. See you. Enjoy it, mate. No worries. And that's the only way we can learn. Now, if you ask me questions, or Leon questions, or whoever it is questions, that's the only way you can physically learn how to do things. And that's why YouTube is beneficial to everybody, because the whole point of how to is how to learn. And that's why the vlogs are going to be broken up for next year. Monday is the vlog, the fishing vlog. Catch you in a bit, mate. No worries. No worries. Good to see you, Alex. You've just come in. So you've got the live feed now, which is Saturdays. Then we've also got my vlog, which is on Mondays. There's another vlog on Wednesdays, which is about equipment for vlogging. And that will change into fishing tackle, right? Like hook length, stuff like that. Then I've got my reviews, which is going to be on Thursday, right? And then we're back to live feed again. Yeah? So it's a continuous thing that I'm going to keep on doing and changing it. And regarding the video vlogging, people don't know how to vlog, and they are big YouTubers. And guess what, guys? Seriously. Where do you think I learned how to do video footage, and where do you think I'm still learning to do these things? I'll tell you where it is, YouTube. So when we look at a Ronnie rig, I've got one here actually. Little Ronnie rig there, look, on my desk. When we look at a little Ronnie rig, or a zig rig, is zig rig here? Like that, as you can see. There's a little zig rig there. We're going to learn all these things. The future generation, there you can see it better now. The future generation are going to learn how to fish off YouTube. Because when they go in the bank, when they're a learner, now turn the clock back on this. When you first started carp fishing, you knew nothing about carp fishing, did you? So you asked people. Thumbs up, cheers, multi-rig is better, Happy New Year. Right guys, when you go on a new water, you feel intimidated by people. When you're a newcomer, you feel intimidated about people who've been fishing the water for years. And that's just the way it is. Now, once you get past that, you become a better angler, and you never get an expert because you're always learning. You can only learn by your own mistakes. My favourite saying on that is, the man who never lost a pound never earned a pound. Think about it. Too many anglers think they know it all. Exactly right. There's too much metal in the Ronnie rig. I don't like the Ronnie rig. I don't use the Ronnie rig. Just I was messing about with one the other day. Offering to help is far better. Now, if you cannot get people to help, it's much better. You've got one called the Reggie rig. Now, you're going to tell me about this. Has it got a baseball bat in the back of the car? Has it? Fishing is about helping each other, and some people forget this. And then you get the elitists who do shows, which just does my head in. 9mm. That's a Reggie rig. Get that? It's a secret. It's just a glorified 360 rig. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think it is a glorified 360 rig. And all of them are just glorified withy pool rigs. When you think about it. You know, chod rig. All these are just glorified withy pool rigs. All the best, mate, for the new year. I'm going in 5 minutes, and I'll say my Happy New Year's. We'll just test it some more. Just test it some more. So, I'm looking forward, actually, to this session that AD, the Top Penguin's going to do, where we all get together and help each other. Because we're all here to help. It's a community. And I'm just wondering how many people will be live for Leon's. And don't forget, Leon goes on in a bit. Leon Bartrup's on after me at 7 o'clock, if you click on his channel. Yeah, exactly. You're welcome down. In fact, I've got a marquee in. I'm in my conservatory. I've got a little marquee in the corner there, which I'll take down with me actually, and do a. I might take some generators down and do some how to edit and that kind of thing for you, because I'm learning. How do you keep an angler in suspense, Paul? I think a Ronnie rig was somebody having a joke when Corda started using it. Yeah, possibly, because Corda likes to sell terminal tackle. Any information? Where? On what? What kind of information? Oh, do you mean on the event? Top Penguin, when he goes live, ask him. I'll tell you later. Tell me what later? I'm in suspension. Right, guys. You know, I mean, how many guys have done editing? This kind of thing here and here. How many guys have done any editing of video? Can you tell me? Thank you very much, George. Happy New Year to you too. Keith caught his what do you call it? His PB or 38 comment on a Ronnie rig. Dean, no worries, fella. No worries. Thumbs up, guys. Don't forget the thumbs up this time. Let's just mess with YouTube. Leon has gone live now. Happy New Year. Right, guys, I'm going to wish you all a Happy New Year. It's been a pleasure to speak to you this year. I'm going to be live again that Saturday night. It's been really good speaking to you. Listen, sincere apologies for the YouTube live feed footage dropping from time to time. Click on your link on the bell button, like and subscribe, but click on that bell button for Leon Bartrup's notifications for his live feed. He's on there now. All the best to you, Paul. Happy New Year. Guys, have a really good time on New Year's Eve. Please be safe. Be careful. All the best, James. All the best. Please be careful, guys. Happy New Year. Try and be careful. Think of your loved ones. Think about people around. All the best. Yeah? All the best. Good to see you. And go over to you, Leon. It's been quite a straight-laced one, this one, today. All the best, Craig Sawyer. All the best, mate. Good to see you. Stephen, all the best. Carl, thumbs up to you, my friend. I hope you've enjoyed the feed. It's been a difficult one because I've kept on dropping in and out, and I've not put me in the right mindset. Keith, good to see you. Good to see you. Been a battle, but it's been worth it. It's been a battle, this one. Guys, get over to Leon. It's been a pleasure to see you on here. My time. I'm going to chill out. Put my head in a bucket and soak it for a bit and possibly come up for some air because it's been a really tricky feed, this one, keep on going blurring and that kind of thing. So guys, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you again. Happy New Year and all the best.